this is Callum Harris here, giving you a cigar review, and I'll be reviewing the Montecristo No.2 Cigar Aficionado's Cigar of the Year for this year, and my choice of my birthday cigar for this year. So hopefully we'll see how it goes. Bit of an earthy taste on the dry draw. Just an earthy tobacco flavour. Nothing special. I'll be lighting this with a natural flame. I do prefer the Zippo. It looks cool, and you can do all your Zippo tricks if I can pull any of them off. There you go. Line up, ladies. Bit of wind out here. Hope it doesn't affect. Should be alright. Of course, I'm using a Z insert and not using the actual Zippo flame, as it would make my cigar taste like crap. So all butane. Alright, getting some earthy notes, some toasty wood sort of flavour. There's a very oily sort of smoke. It's got a really nice fullness about it, that smoke. It's pretty good. It's got some peppery notes as well. Just some light peppery sort of notes, but that wood is really coming through. Alright. Smoke it a bit more, I'll come back up to the first third and see how it goes. And back with the first third. Not really much of a change. That woody, that cedar sort of taste, it's got a very predominant. Actually, it's got a bit more spicy sort of woody taste. I mean, it was a bit of a maple sort of wood before, now it's turned into more of like a cedar sort of spicy sort of wood, if that makes any sense. It's got a bit of a wonky burn here. Just trying to put up, the neighbours have just started mowing, so I'll do the best I can. That's fine. The burn looks like it's about to fix itself up though, so it hasn't required any touch-ups so far. I mean, could have been my fault though, lighting it, but yeah, that's fine. It's the nuttiness it's got is sort of become more predominant as well. It's taken on sort of a creamy sort of smoke now. It was very heavy and oily before. It's become a bit more creamy now, which is pretty damn good actually. It's good to have some transitions in the smoke texture, which you don't normally get in cigars, but yeah, pretty good. It's got a bit of a sweet finish as well. Yeah, so far so good. I'm having it with some Cascade lime and soda. It's one of their mixes, so it's meant to be mixed with another drink, so there's no real sugar in it. It's actually really nice to have a cigar. Not too sweet like Coke or anything like that. Yeah. Alright, well I'll come back at the end of the halfway point, I guess, and see how it goes. Coming up on the halfway point now. Got some chocolatey sort of flavours coming through now, like a deep sort of cocoa. The burn, did have to touch it up a couple of times, and it has started to go out. Like, stopped putting smoke off, pretty much. And even now there's not much smoke coming out. There we go, back up again. Bit of a coffee coming through too, I guess, so this might turn into a bit of a mocha sort of flavour, though that cocoa is very predominant. Out of that, the pepper has pretty much left now. Not getting any pepper through, but that cedar flavour is really strong still. Pretty typical of any Cuban really, but yeah, that is fine. Now I picked this one up at the Cuban Cigar Cafe in Brisbane for $50, which I now know is a ridiculous price. You can get these things for what, like $10, $15 each if you get them in a box, whatever, but yeah, pretty damn good. I've had this aging in my humidor for about 4 or 5 months now, so I didn't ask how long he had it aging for at the cafe though, but yeah, it does taste very good though. Alright, well, I'll come back when we're on the final third, I guess, and yeah, see how it goes. Back with the final third, and the flavours really, they've pretty much opened up. It's become a full mocha sort of flavour now, that chocolate and coffee. They're pretty equal to each other now, so I will call it a mocha. The tobacco flavour, oh, well, I did have to relight it, which is a bit of a shame, and I wish the problems would have just stopped there, but I've actually had to touch it up about 5 times. And now I don't know if you can see that, but it is tunnelling quite severely, and it is getting quite warm, so I think I might end it. But yeah, I did like the mocha while it lasted. It was only there for a little bit, and I do like the mocha flavour, so I might just put that out now. Would I buy it again? I don't know, probably not. Probably not. There are better Cubans out there. I don't know how this one got the Cigar of the Year. Like if you've had the Cuava Salomons from this year, I mean, they were awesome. So they probably should have deserved it more than this Montecristo did, but yeah, that's fine. Alright, again, I'm Callum Harris, and I'm doing this review for Cigar Forums Australia. Come have a look, and yeah, thanks everyone. See you later.